Dr. Matthew Sprowl's heart for seeing change in Ohio is clear. He's a native Daytonian and has lived in Greene County for the past 20 years. He attended the University of Dayton as an undergraduate and attended Northwestern Medical School. He has had his own private practice in ophthalmology since 1987. Dr. Sprowl and his wife have 2 sons, one of which has a developmental disability. We're very proud to welcome Dr. Matthew Sprowl to the podium.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. It's a wonderful opportunity for me to be here today to share some thoughts and concerns. First, I take this moment to thank Director John Martin for his dedication and diligent work throughout his career in the service of others. Our life paths crossed a few years back when I was invited to collaborate with Senator Peggy Lehner, Director Martin and his staff, and folks from Ohio Medicaid. Together, we were able to establish a residential respite pilot project for autistic youth with extremely aggressive behaviors. Our paths crossed again when I called John's office in May of last year asking for an emergency admission to the Columbus Developmental Center as my son's behaviors were no longer manageable at home. John's staff moved in a timely fashion, securing admission and safe refuge for our son, who was too old to be admitted to the residential treatment program that had recently opened. Our family could no longer keep our son home as the 2 direct support professionals who had helped us resigned. One was burnt out and the other sought a better paying job. That resulted in my wife covering 95 hours weekly, and I did my best to run a medical practice and help at home. And this is the unifying issue that we all face. Everyone here needs some type of professional provider assistance in order to function fully at home and in the community. It may be help with activities of daily living, dispensing medications, assistance with meals, or going into the community to shop and run errands. In short, participating in and experiencing the liberties that life can offer. The national and state impetus has been to move individuals with disabilities from institutional settings into the community. However, this paradigm cannot function the way it was intended without adequate community provider support. The economy has picked up since the Great Recession, resulting in historically low unemployment and more jobs available than employees to fill them. Jobless claims have fallen to the lowest level since 1969. The reduced pool of folks looking for jobs and greater competition from other businesses and industries that offer better compensation have made it more difficult to find suitable direct support professionals. The reality is the challenges in finding, training, and retaining DSPs has been an issue since the inception of community services. The market forces that have led to growth in the private sector resulting in better wages do not operate in a similar fashion in the public sector. Fiscal increases for direct support professionals are voted on by the legislature as part of the budgetary process. We must implore our legislative body to increase the dollars that help the disabled. If federal and state governments want the disabled out of institutions and into the community, they must fund the process adequately. At this time, there are not enough professionals, and the turnover rate for those who work in homes and the community is 51% due to long hours worked, high accountability for actions, feelings of isolation, and inadequate wages. In a speech given by Vice President Hubert Humphrey, he stated, It was once said that the moral test of government is how that government treats those who are in the dawn of life, the children, those who are in the twilight of life, the elderly, and those who are in the shadows of life, the sick, the needy, and the handicapped. Well, we are no longer in the shadows. Many have advocated for the disabled, and many more join their ranks. The Declaration of Independence states that all human beings have been given unalienable rights such as life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness by our Creator. Government was created to protect these rights. The disabled deserve proper societal and fiscal support so they may experience these rights. We need to shine a bright light on this issue and demand that elected officials have the integrity to vote a budgetary increase for waiver services. This is the bridge that closes the gap and provides the means for effective and meaningful community-based support. Thank you, and God bless all of you and those you love.